So when the question asks you to find the variable in terms of the word in terms of BC means you can have variable B and C in the solution or in our expressions the question wants. So keeping that in mind, let's first multiply 3ac on both sides so we can avoid the rational function. So here's the question. Let's multiply 3a plus c on both sides, and these two can cancel. And that leaves you with a and 3a plus c times b. We got two a's here. So you might wonder, how do I just find one a? So the strategy is to distribute the b's and then combine the a's together on one side of the equation while the rest get kicked out to the other side. And then we're gonna factor out a. Okay, so here's how we do. You distribute that, 3ab, and distribute that, bc equals a. I'm gonna still highlight where a's are, and let's subtract bc on both sides. You get 3ab is equal to a minus bc. I still have a's here. So how do I put them together? Let's subtract a. You have negative bc on the right, and that's okay because we said we can have an answer in terms of b and c, so that's okay to have bc. Now what happens when we have 3ab minus a? So we can factor out a this time because everything else is pushed out to the other side. Factor out a, and inside the parentheses multiplied with a remains 3b minus 1. Now if you're not sure, you can also distribute and make sure you have a right factoring. Alright, we got this far. We need to find a. Let's divide both sides by 3b minus 1. Now we have our desired answer. But if you look at the answer choices, I'm not seeing any negative BC. Instead, all the BCs between choice A and B has positive. Even choice B and C has positive BC. So what do? Multiply top and bottom by -1. When you do that, I'm going to also put the parentheses around it so you won't make silly errors by forgetting that you have to distribute to both not only -1 but also 3b. So negative times negative will give you positive. So on the top we have bc. On the bottom, when you distribute that, 3b times -1 is minus 3b. -1 times -1 is positive. Since our choices all start with positive, either top or bottom, I'm gonna start with -1 times -1, positive 1, and -1 times 3b give you minus 3b, and that will be our answer. So which one is matching? The last one.